I'm Dr. Susan VanDyke. I am a cosmetic dermatologist. I started out in dermatology almost 30 years ago. For the first 10 years, it was medical because there was really nothing cosmetic to do at the time. 20 years ago, I switched over to cosmetic completely, and we have been exclusively cosmetic since then. So VanDyke Laser and Skin is really unique in that we don't do general dermatology anymore. We just focus on the cosmetic aspect. Our practice has a unique position of being non-invasive. So we are between doing nothing and doing surgery. Now surgery, I believe in plastic surgery, it's fantastic, but there are a lot of people who don't want that. They don't want surgery, or they had it and they need a little touch up, or especially the younger patients where they just want maybe a little bit fuller lip or a little prettier look. That's what we do. We also really I believe as a dermatologist in skincare. It would be as if a dentist said, I'll clean your teeth and then I don't care what you do at home, don't brush. So I can't send you out after I've done these procedures to make your skin look beautiful and say don't do anything. We go by a regimen called GRASE, so it's kind of easy to remember. It's a Skin Medica product line that fits really well into this. So GRASE, G means growth factors. Growth factors are really important to grow new collagen in your skin. Everybody needs collagen. By the time you're in your late 20s, you're not making as much collagen as you used to. So that's growth factors. R is retinol. Retinol, like Retin A, the original anti-wrinkle cream, causes increased cellular turnover, more clarity to the skin, brown spots. It provides a lot in just that one little cream. GRASE. A, antioxidants. Antioxidants protect your skin from sun damage, from pollution, from particulate matters as it's happening. It's not like a sunscreen that's a block, but it's helping you repair as you're causing damage actually with free radicals. S. S is for specialty products. Not everybody needs this. Everybody needs the first few I mentioned, but especially would be someone if you had, say, mask of pregnancy, melasma, or pigmentation, or say you had acne. So those specific things we would add a different product in for that. And then last is SPF. So we have a little card, and we'll go the GRASE regimen and look and make sure that someone is on each one of those, and that is the most that you can do for the health of your skin.
My name is Wendy KRAUSE, and I am the front office manager. I moved here from Chicago a little over a year ago, coming from plastic surgery of 20 years. I wanted to go into something that was less stressful, more fun, and I found it here. For me, when I moved out here, I did a lot of research, and I wanted to work for a doctor who had been in practice a long time, who was ethical, who was well known, respected, 30 years of experience. She's well known, respected, and I got the opportunity of a lifetime. Number one, the sunshine. We're in Scottsdale, and I take a very short drive to a place that's happy, friendly, and family-oriented. Dr. VanDyke is part of the team, and everyone that works here is a good person, has a great heart, and really does want to do great customer service. It's just in us. We don't have to teach someone how to give good customer service. It's just the core of our practice and really of who each of us are. And as a team, to me, being in this profession for 20 years, I've never seen anything like it. It's just amazing to me.
My name is Deanne, and I serve in a few roles at VanDyke. I am an esthetician as well as a certified laser technician. I also am the clinical manager, which basically I provide support to providers, back office staff, and assist back office manager in keeping things organized in the back. I have been at VanDyke Laser and Skin for just over 3 years. I just feel fortunate that VanDyke chose me. I spent many years as a stay-at-home mom of 5, and I went back to school at the age of 40 and became an esthetician, a certified laser technician. I love what I do. I'm able to utilize skills that not only I was technically trained to do, but also ones I never knew I had. I'm able to provide on a daily basis products, services that really make a difference in people's lives, help people to feel better about themselves and to feel more beautiful.
Voluma, which is amazing because we can actually reconstruct cheekbones. As you get older, you lose a lot of volume in your face, and Voluma will add volume back. It looks very natural, it looks beautiful. No one will say, oh my goodness, what did you do? They're going to say, wow, you look better, you look rested. And it's good for someone who's, say, 30 There's no real anti-aging going on there, but we're really kind of contouring their face a little bit. And then as you get older, it's more about replacement, and it lasts 2 years. The other side of our practice, so we really have 3 parts of our practice. Injectables is a big one. Lasers and light sources are a big one, and then skincare. So lasers and light sources, what is that about? Resurfacing. So if you have sun damage, which we have so much of in Arizona, you have pre-cancers, you have skin cancer, resurfacing removes the damaged skin and lets healthy skin grow. We have different levels. We can do light, medium, deep, extra deep. It just depends on what the patient needs. So there's something for everyone in there. There's also maintenance with resurfacing. So you do a procedure, but then you might do a very light procedure every once in a while to keep the skin looking good. We then have body contouring, so non-invasive fat removal. Liposuction is fantastic, but it's surgery. Some people don't want that. So there's cool sculpting, which is basically freezing fat. And then there's liposonics, which is basically using ultrasound to melt fat. The body then metabolizes the fat. It's permanent. There's no scar. There's no anesthesia involved. Secondly, with the body contouring, not only with fat reduction, is skin tightening. So we have like the post-baby tummy on the mommies. They have loose skin on their stomach. Thermage is excellent for that. Skin tightening on the face, Ultherapy for lifting. It's the only FDA-approved non-invasive procedure that actually lifts. So it's for jawline, it's for the brow, now even the chest, the wrinkles on the chest. None of these have any downtime other than some of the very strong resurfacing procedures we do, which might have a week. And then there's the more usual things with broken blood vessels, hair, that sort of thing. And what is one of our more exciting ones more recently is called Mirror Dry, which actually stops sweating in the armpits. And that lasts, we think, probably forever. Once you destroy a sweat gland, then it's gone. So 2 treatments with that, and we've got that problem. So we've got pretty much head to toe covered.
My name is Grace, and I am a licensed esthetician and certified laser technician. I'm one of the providers, so you will see me doing everything from the aesthetic treatments to the lasers, as well as just educating patients with skincare. I have been with Dr. VanDyke for over 2 years now. I have always been absolutely passionate about skincare. I truthfully believe that everyone should feel beautiful in their own skin and exactly how they are, and it's really a rewarding field to be able to help people feel their best and look their best. Well, when I have patients come in that have that problem, that's all they see when they look in the mirror, that to be able to send them home with skincare and be able to provide treatments that can help them see past that to really see themselves again is very rewarding. Well, I knew since day one of school that I really wanted to be in the medical aesthetic field, and I would drive by Dr. VanDyke's office and just know that someday I was going to work there. And when I finally had the opportunity to sit down with her and get to know her as a person, I knew that it was exactly where I wanted to be and who I wanted to be working for. Because Dr. VanDyke truthfully believes in everything that she does, and she takes so much pride in teaching and training and providing great services with great customer service, and to always be challenged to be my best and to always be encouraged to do so, and being given all of the tools and everything that I need to be able to excel and succeed in my field is just one of the best things about working for Dr. VanDyke.
My name is Kelly Cloud, and I'm a medical assistant and a laser technician. I chose to get into this field. Actually, I learned a lot from this field. I did not know anything about skincare. And I actually happened to stumble upon this offer by accident and just grew to love it. It's nice to have patients that are healthy and that want to come to you because they're happy and healthy and that leave happy. And it's kind of life-changing for patients. I've seen patients like cry and love the results. Patients come in either because they're excited for like a wedding, or maybe they're going through a hard time in life and they get something done that makes them feel better. It's life-changing. We had a patient that was having a hard time. Probably husband passed away. Took a while for her to think about herself. I think when someone that you love passes away, you forget about yourself. And probably a year from when she had lost this loved one, she came in and started thinking about herself, really putting, I think part of it, yes, is that we do procedures, but it is the staff, and it's almost like a family. You come in, you talk to people, you get to, it's almost like coming into not a counselor, but you do have that connection where we are providing services, but there's also a greater connection that we have with patients. And this patient most definitely I feel like she felt that. So why do I love what I do? I love being able to, again, like I said, have happy patients. I love being able to give services, actually educate people. Like I was educated myself when I first started, being able to be part of the change and actually believe in what we do and be able to give that education and actually that belief back to the patient. I think that's really important. That's a huge growth that I have from VanDyke. My favorite thing about working at VanDyke Laser and Skin would be the staff. It's a family.
I've been in practice for nearly 30 years. My staff has always been the backbone of what we do. We're incredibly team-oriented and integrated. I work side by side with my laser techs and my nurses, and that's really unique in this industry. The staff that we have in place at this moment is the finest I have ever seen. I enjoy working with them. They're good people. They care about their patients. I never have to ask them to stay late to be with a patient. Sometimes I have to tell them to go home. But they love their job, and you can tell the way they interact with patients. Now, patients. I love my patients. When I started out, my patients, some of them have grown with me for 30 years. I mean, some of my patients were 15 with acne, and now they're doctors with children. And that is really something that gives me a lot of pleasure, that these guys want to stay with me all this time. Also, they're my friends, they're my neighbors, my kids went to school with them. They have the same problems that I do. It's not just about doing a procedure, it's getting to know a human being and having a relationship with them. And some of them I feel like have been my friends for decades, because in fact, some of them have been my friends for decades.
My name's Kelly Stockdale, and I'm a medical assistant for the back office. I've been in the medical field for 15 years now. The industry is not an easy one to get into, and when I was provided the opportunity to interview with Dr. VanDyke's Laser and Skin, I jumped on it as fast as I could, and it definitely is a rewarding job. And it's nice that patients actually want to come and see you. It's a home away from home. We're family, we jump in, we're a great team, and that Dr. VanDyke has been well known for many years, and she provides great care, and the company itself provides great care. What I love of being in my position is that you build personnel with the patients, and they are happy to see us, and being able to bond with them and making them feel happy. And it's part of how I feel like I've had a part of that, to make them be able to come out so much better of how they feel and the more confidence that they have, and all around just feel better about themselves. And I think that's a big thing with within the industry, and basically with Dr. VanDyke.
My name is Marie KENISTON. I'm a registered nurse at VanDyke Laser and Skin, so I do the injectables, laser treatments, and other non-invasive treatments that we offer. I wanted to be in a field where I can help people look better and feel better about themselves, and so I found the perfect job at VanDyke Laser and Skin. It's very fulfilling. We have a perfect team. We offer amazing services. Dr. VanDyke was amazing to work with. She trained me personally. It was such an honor. We offer the best procedures you can ever ask for. The team is amazing, and I couldn't be happier. This career, it's so rewarding, just helping people feel better about themselves and look better, and also be very natural looking. You don't go out into the world and look artificial. When you come to VanDyke Laser and Skin, we keep you very natural looking. Men come here also, so we offer something for everyone. I love it when I feel like I have changed someone's life for the better, just offering a very natural, beautiful look, and people are so happy.
really very exciting. We're going to do some remodeling in the office to make it much more patient-friendly than it is, which seems hard to believe, but we do a lot of events at the office, and we want to expand some of our spaces so that we can comfortably accommodate patients and do education and do programs and evening events, lunch events, and that sort of thing. We're also going to add some more productivity areas for the staff so that they can work more comfortably. So that's one of the projects for this coming year. Another thing that's on the books is we'd like to open a satellite office. We have so many patients who travel very far to see us, and if we place a satellite office probably 20 miles or so away from where we are, we can much more easily accommodate those patients who come from far and wide.
My name is STEPHAN, and I am a part of patient services, and I'm also fortunate enough to assist with some marketing and social media. At VanDyke Laser and Skin, I assist patients with checkout, check-in, answering phones, scheduling, just sort of the in and out procedures for patients coming into the office and leaving. So something that's really great about social media is that we're able to incorporate RealSelf and Yelp and Facebook all in one. We have a 5-star rating on RealSelf. And then it's really great to allow the patients to see inside of our office. So we have a birthday or an anniversary, and we're able to send that basically to our patients because they're connected to us via Facebook. Well, I didn't come from the industry, but if you've watched TV once in your life, you've seen Dr. VanDyke on television. She's an amazing woman, and I love how strong and powerful and independent she is. And so it's really great to work for a company run by such an amazing woman. It's rewarding because I'm able to see patients' complete transformation. I love when they come in and they have one thing done and then they leave, they check out with us, and their confidence is just, they're glowing. And so it's really amazing to see the impact that the providers and Dr. VanDyke have on these people. I love the continuing education. I literally learn something new every day, and it's really amazing to be able to teach other people about that. And so that's another really rewarding aspect of this job in this industry.
My name is RHEANNA. I'm a medical assistant and a back office manager. So I basically run the back office and take care of patients. You get to know new people. You get to basically, you know them almost like on a personal level. And it feels good when I feel like I make them feel a lot better about themselves. And it's actually very rewarding when they leave the office and they're happy.
My name is RHEANNA, and I'm patient services at VanDyke Laser and Skin. I answer phones, I help patients check out, I check them in, I prep charts for like next days. I see them coming in before the treatment, and then I see them leave, and their expressions, it's just, they're happy, or I see them after a procedure like a week later, and they're just glowing, and you can tell that their self-esteem is just better than it has ever been, so it's great to see that. I've always been interested in dermatology ever since I was like 3. Skin has always been a big thing for me, and keeping it healthy and learning ways to make it better. And then I've always been working with customers and having that customer service ever since I started working. And so I just this seemed like it would be perfect for me, and I'm really thankful that I got the job. I am a people person, and so I love being around people, and I love meeting new people, and so I get to meet people every day, and I just love that atmosphere. Everybody's always happy because it is a cosmetic dermatology, so they choose to come here, and it's just nice being around that environment. The staff is great. It's really great to work with such a great staff, and the patients are very nice, and the environment is just light and open and airy. It smells nice, and it's just enjoyable to be at work, and that's always good to have. I love who I work with. Dr. VanDyke is very great to work with. She's easy to work for. The staff really just makes it amazing, and then seeing the results of the patient is kind of like the icing on the cake because it just all falls into place with everything.
You know, in summary, my practice and my staff, we as a team love our patients, and we invite anyone who's interested in what we do to come sit down with us. We'll do a consultation, either myself personally or any of my staff, and kind of fill you in on what is the status, what is currently available in what we do. And because we love to educate, it's not something that we don't want to sell anybody anything. We want to inform and try to give you options for what you're looking for. We also have a lot of events that reach out to the community where you can come in as a group and sit down, and we'll go through a PowerPoint over many procedures. So we as a team invite you to come visit us.